I was on Joe Rogan's podcast yesterday. And
we get it, bro. Second time you said it.
It's just that every time he brought up somebody that I didn't know, I could see it in his face. He's just like, "What the fuck?"
Wait, like who though?
I don't know. He brought up like, well, I was reading this book that he had in like the lobby of like his studio, and I know I'm gonna get shit for this, but I didn't know who Hunter S. Thompson was, and I was reading a Hunter S. Thompson book, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
that's honestly kind of your life right now.
Yeah.
Just traveling and doing crazy drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Fear and loathing.
Fear and loathing. Yeah.
I was like, hey man, is Hunter S. Thompson a dude or a chick? And he was just like, huh?
That's not a bad question.
The question is kind of bad.
Here's the thing.
Not knowing isn't bad.
Joe is from Boston. Yeah. Boston, we see as like the whitest place. I have a feeling Ralph grew up super Mexican, super Latino, Hispanic, whatever. They're not going to know about Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to know about some Mexican shit.
Yeah.
But it's just funny watching. I guarantee you there'd be people Joe didn't know that Ralph would be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Be like, you don't know Eugenio Derbez?
You don't know Chente? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, I don't have any books of Chente. But yeah, and then there was other people that would be like, what's going on there? And he'd just be like, huh? Like, you don't know? But it was cool. I just feel kind of bad that like so many people go on these podcasts and they share all this knowledge they have. And I kind of just go on these podcasts and like gather the knowledge. If you listen to like these podcasts that I'm on, a lot of the time I'm just gathering information.
What do you learn so far? What did you learn from Shannon?
From Shannon?
Stay away from white women?
Yeah.
Be careful with that, yo.
Let your team gather all the information, you know? I think that worked. I feel like all his team gathered information
for his episode. Yeah. How much do you think he actually knew about you?
Oh, that I'm Mexican.
I mean, that's a start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think he knew who you were? Because I feel like he interviews people and he doesn't know who they are.
That's what I think he's saying.
I don't think he knew, but I think he's like a good interviewer. Because it made me feel like comfortable and stuff.
He's so friendly.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Very affable guy.
Yeah. He was very friendly. He was very friendly like before we started the interview. So I was just like, all right, I feel comfortable with him.
Yeah.
But I get nervous too. Because like people who are really good at interviewing, that's like a specialty of theirs. They get you comfortable and then like, boom, next thing you know, you're saying the name of the woman you love.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I gotta stay on my toes.
That's so if you want to validate me as a good interviewer, you'll let that name out.
You're a pretty good interviewer, but nah.
Not yet. You know Shannon.
Not yet.
Yo, if you had said her name on Club Shay Shay, or their name, I'm sorry. If you had said that human being's name on Club Shay Shay, that would have been big.
Nobody's like asked me about my love life like that. I mean, I think on Club Shay Shay, he asked me like a little bit about dating or something.
That's a sensitive subject for him right now. But for me, I'm fascinated by it. I love knowing, especially with comics. He asked about that. He said, it's hard to find love because, you're traveling so much.
I always find it interesting when comics date other comics. I feel like they're comics with like, they're either like really good mental health or really poor mental health.
Yeah.
No in between.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, the first group that you mentioned, not many of those.
Very few.
Very, very few.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. So
You didn't marry a comic?
No.
I want to marry somebody. No, I don't know if I want to get married, but I want to be with somebody who's like very different of me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's way more interesting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I want her to not like comedy at all.
Hey, that will happen. One way or the other. Don't worry. I remember when I first started dating my wife, I was asking, like, you want to come to shows? And I was like, she kept wanting to come. I was like, you're going to get tired of this. And she was like, no, I can never happen. And then, like, 8 years later, I asked her, I said, hey, do you want to come to this show? And she goes, literally, I would rather do anything else.
That's cool when somebody can be honest with you about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's how my girl was from the jump. I used to drag her to open mics.
I don't really like women. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry.
Just because I don't fight, all right? Doesn't mean I won't fight a woman.
That's
all right?
stupid joke. I'm sorry. That's a dumb
But no,
She was sitting on that for an hour.
he's about to sit on something else.
This guy's gay.
But I would drag her to open mics and she'd be like, I don't like this. And I was like, yeah, well, we get to hang out. You know what I mean? You can like hang, and then I'll do the spot, and then it's cool. No. And she goes, I would rather not see you.
Oh, shit.
She was like, I'd rather stay at the house, and then you just see me whenever you're done.
She's right. She was right about that.
And even to this day, I will just talk to her about anything, and it's so hard to even get into the combo because she's like, what's going on? I'm like, well, there's this crazy thing happening with this current event, and we're trying to figure it out. And she's like, and who is that guy? Like straight up, she was just like, who is Netanyahu? And I was like, well, it's funny you ask. And then like she doesn't know anything. And so I just like break down shit, and she's
that's
like,
great.
She's like, that's crazy.
That's great.
My shorty's exactly like that.
It's remarkable.
Yeah, she has no idea what the fuck is going on.
That's awesome.
And she's so happy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like every guest, she's like, what did they do?
I'm disappointed in myself that I relate more to y'all's girlfriends. I also don't know what's going on half the time.
Good, dude.
Yeah, you'd make a good girlfriend or a boyfriend.
I think I would make a good girlfriend. If I go to prison, I'll be all right.
Damn. That scares me, bro. I went to a prison recently.
For what?
Just to go check it out.
What do you mean? What do you do for fun, bro?
Honestly, this kind of shit.
Prison tours?
Yeah.
You just like emailing?
Can he tell you the real? He went with Jelly Roll. You know Jelly Roll?
Oh, yeah, I know Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was with Jelly Roll in Portland. He was like, yo, I'm going to do a concert for the inmates.
Jelly Roll is like a real. He's
because he was in prison for some time.
He's a fucking great guy, dude. He'll go perform at prisons because he was incarcerated.
I didn't know he'd perform at prisons. I've met him once.
He don't talk about it.
Bert Kreischer.
He will never talk about that publicly. He'll just do it.
Yeah,
that's the kind of guy.
He doesn't get paid for it. He just goes, and like you would think, like, oh, well, this is like a thing the prisons do. When he went to the prison, no one had ever performed any type of live act there since like 1994.
Wow.
Well,
Stevie Ray Vaughan went to this prison, and he was the next person that went.
I love
like,
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He was the last one to do it, like 25 years ago. And so Jelly Roll went, and then he went back like 2 years later, and that's when I was there, and he was like, yo, you want to go?
What kind of prison is this, though?
This is a max. So like people in there for life.
Oh, shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, like
And
murders and shit.
Say again?
Like a lot of murders and shit.
Yeah. And great group of guys.
You were going to do comedy, right?
But like Jelly Roll wanted me to. He was like, yo, will you open the show, do 5 minutes?
Did you?
I was stressing. And he was like, yeah, just come. And I was like, I'd rather just go check it out. He's like, no, go
That's
do time.
1,000% what I would do.
I was like, I don't know.
Bro, you got to
dude.
do it just to fucking...
Just for the reps?
Bro, just to try it out.
Just the workshops and stuff?
When's the last time these guys had somebody like...
Bomb in front of them?
No, but when's the last time somebody could just be vulnerable in a prison?
That's true.
They need that shit.
But I
don't know.
I don't know what I could say. I'm going through my jokes. I'm like, I was going to do crowd work. I'm like, what do you do? All right. You know,
What did you used to do? What do you want to do?
What did you do to get in here?
Yeah,
Well, you had some fun with that.
You would have got punched in the face for the first time.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I was stressing. I was like, okay, opening joke, I might just be like, hey guys, I want you to know I'm not going to pander to any of you motherfuckers.
Jeff Ross, didn't he go and like fucking roast prisoners one time?
Yeah, I think so.
They fucking loved it.
Yeah.
He's alive, you know?
But I was so stressed. But then the second we got there, apparently like the prison's run by a union, and the union boss of the prison or something, I don't know how the hierarchy is, but they were like, yeah, we can't do anything like off script. So like
Just stick to the fucking music.
So they were like music